West, love the 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 West.
What up, peeps? This is Get With Sports, place where you get your sports with a little swag. I'm Glass.
And I'm Brandon.
The best tag team tandem out here in sports talk. About to give you another episode 88, double eights of the 2 cent deposit on sports. Place where we give you our 2 cents on the recent topics in the sports world. And as always, we want to thank you for taking the time to watch the show. While you're here, go ahead and click the subscribe button to the channel so you can be alert to all the episodes we have here at Get With Sports 2 YouTube channel. Everything good, bruh?
Everything's good. Everything's all right this morning.
Yeah, I hope, you know what, don't think about Chicago at this time, man. We don't know when we got spring and when we get out of winter, man. It was, 58 yesterday? It's damn near down to the 30s now, 40-something. I just want constant warm. It's a constant 70. That's all I'm asking for. I ain't asking for much, man. And as you can tell by my partner, he got Scully on, so it's still cold out here.
Yeah, yes it is.
Anyway, and baseball started last week, and we in the 40s. I tell you, man, this is crazy. And for people out there, I've heard it. I put out my preseason predictions of the MLB, and none of that ish look right about now. Sorry scrubs. I didn't pick my other team, the Mets. They rolling. Hell, they signed DeGrom to $137 million. He was striking people out left and right yesterday and I think he hit 2 home runs. I know he hit 1. I think he might have hit 2. So, hey man, I was just jumping out there. I'm just let you know we still got
50 plus games.
54, 56 games. Stop adding me. That's all I got to say. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the sports. First off, we're going to jump on the news tape. Regarding the, Alliance of American Football.
Mm-hmm.
This stuff here was crazy. I knew it was going to fail, but let's go into it. The AAF suspended its operation on Tuesday. Majority owner Tom Dundon said last week the AAF could only continue with cooperation of the NFL and its Players Association. We talked about that. Hell no. If I was a player, if I was the NFL, I'm not loaning you my players.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We already having safety issues as it is, trying to make the game safe, and you're going to add more games to a player's season. Man, miss me with all that. Anyway, as I quote from Tom Dundon, if the players union is not going to give us young players, we can't be a development league, Dundon said. We are looking at our options, one of which is discontinuing the league, close quote. Dundon invested $250 million into the league last month and was given the option to pull the fundings as he wished. He will lose approximately $70 million of his investment, and his desire to fold the league opposes the wishes of co-founders Charlie Ebersol and Bill Polian. League officials were surprised by the decision and are still hoping that the outside fundings could save the AAF. Perceptions inside the AAF is that Dundon made his initial investment in order to acquire the technology and IP rights of the gambling app the league is developing. So I knew that I can see just an individual like, I'm going to go ahead and invest $250 million and see just because I love the sport or love the league. I knew there was a sidekick to it somewhere, somehow. The AAF just completed week 8 of its 10-week season. The championship game was scheduled to take place in April at one of the Dallas Cowboys facilities. I'm going to go ahead and get started first. Give you my 2 cents. AAF, it caught my attention the first week. I can't remember what games. I seen 2 games the first weekend. It was a Saturday. I seen 1 game that following Sunday. Then I was done. And if I'm mistaken, you didn't see that one, right? Huh?
Not a one. No.
Okay. So we had the USFL that flopped. We had the XFL that flopped. This flopped. The Alliance of American Football, and I believe the XFL is coming to try to make a comeback, if I ain't mistaken, right?
Right.
How many times you got to get kicked in the head to figure out something ain't going right? Something's not going to work. We talked about this last week. There's a reason why the NFL has 16 games, and they're not trying to add on anymore. There's a reason why there's a love for the 16 games in the NFL, because that makes you want for more. You adding on a subpar league, I don't care if you want to call it a development league or not. You cannot add on a subpar league and just think people going to catch it. Your football season is over. Everybody's looking for the basketball playoffs that's coming up now, the NBA playoffs. Right. March Madness actually kicked it all off. And the MLB season. As much as people don't watch the MLB, you still got people watching. They waiting for summer, and then in the MLB, well, spring in the MLB. You can't sit here and try to extend, not even the NFL, a subpar of the NFL. It's not going to work. And, it ain't my money. If you want to try it, cool. But, nah, people ain't going to be sitting here after watching the NFL going to watch a development league. People who don't even really watch the G League or the NBA. So what makes you think you was going to succeed in this? That's all I got to say. I'm going to hear your 2 cents before I add on more. What you got, man?
Yeah, it's like you named all the leagues that fell, including one we forgot was the Arena League.
Did it fail?
No, it wasn't NFL. I mean, it's just football.
Right. Gotcha.
Football. So outside you got all the college games, then you got the bowl games, then you got the NFL. And I think, at least the American public is good. They're good with that, with that amount of football. By the time you get through the other seasons, it's time for football again. Everybody ready for it.
Right.
And right now, they just paying way too much money for these players to do anything else. They don't want to doing nothing outside of playing for them, let alone going to another league, donating their time and bodies for it. So, yeah, I was surprised anybody would put up their own money for something like that. That wasn't the NFL. Now, the NFL had developed it, and maybe had a shot, for whatever reason. But not the NFL, so it wasn't. I didn't think it was. That's why I hadn't watched the games on anything. They're not getting the advertisement. They're not getting none of that. So, yep, not surprised at all.
Okay. Now let me add on more. Let me add salt to the wound and what I heard this morning. They shut down everything, right?
Right.
I'm gonna give you the good part about the situation. They won't have a championship game. If I'm mistaken, the Orlando Apollos coached by Steve Spurrier. Well, Steve Spurrier claimed themselves champions. I think they were 7-1. So they already claimed themselves champions, which rightfully so. I think it's FanDuel. FanDuel turned around and said that everybody was winners. So whatever you bet it, you getting your money. You getting your money because they considered everybody the winner. Even the Memphis Express, I think it was, and I think they might have won one game. So everybody getting their money back, which is a good thing, right?
Right.
Why it's only $10,000? Number one. Here's the bad part. As soon as they shut down the AAF, the players who were staying in hotels, their stuff was out in the lobby. So they wasn't funded. So it's like that day, what was it, Tuesday? Come Tuesday afternoon, whatever, if you was coming from practice, whatever, your stuff was in the lobby. That's BS right there.
They stopped paying the bills and everything.
Exactly. And I guess when I heard the players that had B&Bs, they try to get as many players as they can to stay in the B&Bs, you know what I'm saying, until they find accommodations or go back home wherever they was coming from. But that's dog to me, man. You invested $250 million You lost $70 million. That's their money. That's Tom Dundon's money. But at least you could do is pay for the rest of the week for the guys, for the players of the league, so they could, find accommodations. They put their stuff out in the lobby.
I don't care about them guys.
Next thing,
Yeah.
they saying whoever got hurt, serious injuries or whatever, they got to foot the bill. They don't have insurance anymore. Man, that's the reason why the NFL didn't send any players. That's a bad look, business look in any situation.
Yeah.
So I guess the players who are seriously injured, they filing for workman's comp or something like that. But for the simple fact that I gave up my time, I forgot how much they was getting paid, a couple in the thousands of dollars. I'll play for y'all. It didn't work, and you don't put me out on the street. That's not a good look. So that just shows me right there. I'm not looking forward to the XFL when it comes back. It might be a little bit better. This is their second time around, but I ain't gonna say the same results. But it's not gonna last because once again, people are looking for the NFL. They're not looking for seconds. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, gimmick. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And we know how the XFL was the last time.
Right.
So just crazy. But good try, AFL. AAF. AAF.
Yeah.
Right. All right, man. Let's move on. Before we get to the next subject, quickly, I know you're not into college football. Oh, not college football. College basketball. March Madness is almost over. We got the Final Four. So I want to say congratulations to the Virginia Cavaliers, the Texas Tech Raiders, the Michigan State Spartans, and the Auburn Tigers. They made it to the Final Four. I've been discussing with people. I've heard Stephen A. and some of the sports analysts talking about, if the Blue Bloods not in it, Duke's not in it, North Carolina, Kentucky not in it, it's not worth watching. Yes, I understand it's going to be a drop in viewership.
Go ahead, bro. Cut you off.
Go ahead.
I heard that too, and it don't make sense
to
me for people to even make that stupid comment. I think it's a stupid comment because if they were good enough, they'd be there.
Bam! That's
simple as that. If they was good enough, they'd be there.
Yeah.
So how you gonna? Oh, it's not worth watching. Why? My team ain't in it, or whatever. Duke ain't in it. North Carolina. Oh, they must not have been good enough.
Exactly. You ain't a true fan of the sport. You just a fan of that team.
Right.
Basically.
So I mean, that's a bunch of crap. That's
right.
They don't even sound right. You know.
Right. I agree. Totally agree. I was just about to mention this. Echo the same exact words. Piggyback off of what you just said. Oh, I ain't got to piggyback off that. Let me just move on. You said it was good. But Marv was gonna give you I'm for the Final Four that's out there now. Virginia, okay. And I'm gonna tell you why. I ain't gonna say the reason why Duke didn't make it or the Blue Bloods didn't make it. I'm just gonna say this. I know we got a lot of the one and done teams. You got the Kentucky now. They perfected the one and done. John Calipari. Okay. Coach K got into the one and dones. And I think Kansas was in the one. You got the team that they have a lot of one and done players come in freshman year and then they gone to the NBA. That's to me, as much as people like to see that and everything, that's not the way to do it. It's not. You're not gonna make it to the championship. You got to have players that are experienced, been there 2-3 years. They have a little camaraderie, got a little chemistry together, and they know, basically they got experience, and it shows here. Virginia's won, Texas Tech, Michigan State always been there with experienced players. Auburn just came to the scene just blazing. But my whole point is, since the new era or the era that we're in now, only 2 one-and-done teams made it to the championship. I think they said it was the 2012 Kentucky Wildcats with Anthony Davis and the 2015 North Carolina team, if I'm mistaken. That's like the past 50 years. Only 2 of them make it. So that just shows, of course you want the players to come in for the flair. Everybody was all about Zion Williamson and R.J. Barrett and all that. You know what I'm saying? But where they at now? So to me, it's what you want. Do you want the flavor of the month, or do you want something that's consistent and you got a bigger ratio of making it to the championship round? Basically what it is. John Calipari mastered the one and dones, and yes, he made it to the Final Four multiple times and everything. But if you want a championship team, you gotta build one up with fresh sophomores and juniors and seniors that's been playing together. So that's all I gotta say about that.
Right.
So congratulations. And to the women's, UConn Huskies, Notre Dame, Fighting Irish, Baylor Bears, Oregon Ducks. The women's Final Four, that's the teams. That's going to be exciting too. A lot of people don't watch women. I do watch it. And everybody say it's just a fundamental game. Sometimes that's the best game. I'm all about the college anything, man. So sticking to college basketball. Dude, I don't know what's on Kentucky mind, but I'm gonna get your 2 cents. I'm gonna give my 2 cents. Kentucky head coach John Calipari confirmed Monday during the UK Healthcare John Calipari show. Wow. That he agreed to a lifetime contract extension with the Wildcats. Terms of the deals weren't disclosed, but it was reportedly include a 10-year term as head coach and a paid ambassador role following his retirement. Calipari's current deal runs through 2024. UCLA reportedly offered Calipari a 6-year, $48 million contract after receiving permission from Kentucky to speak to him. Quote, "It has nothing to do with the other stuff people call every year. They present it to me, and I appreciate it," close quote. That was what Calipari said of his new deal. After Calipari recently reiterated his desire to retire with the Wildcats, Kentucky elected to counter the Bruins' offer to show their commitment to the legendary coach. The 60-year-old Calipari has guided the Wildcats to the Final Four on 4 occasions, 2011, 12, 14, and 15. Capturing the national championship in 2012. Kentucky boasts the most overall wins, NCAA tournament victories, Final Four appearances, top 10 recruits, and NBA lottery picks of any NCAA program since he came on board 2009, 2010. So first, I'm going to say congratulations to Calipari for securing the bag for the lifetime. I cannot see them paying him. I think he's getting paid $9.2 million a year to 2024. Then if he retire, I don't know, they can't be paying him 9.2 as an ambassador, but he's still gonna get a couple of millions. So hey, that's not bad. But my thing is, give him a $10 million, give him a 10-year contract. You ain't gotta give him a lifetime deal. You know what I'm saying? And I understand John Calipari is I'm going to say a good coach. People say excellent. I'm going to say good. Reason why I say good, when he was at UMass, he had, I can't remember his name right quick, but when they was running to the Final Four, and when he left, they got caught up in some kind of scandal. And I guess they took down the banners, if I ain't mistaken. When he was at Memphis, when he had Derrick Rose, they was rolling. When he left there, I think it was I guess somebody was taking the test for the players, and Derrick Rose one of them. They got busted, and I think they got fined. And I don't think they had to ban him, but they got fined, what have you, and lost some scholarships. He found his home at UK. To me, if he got a lifetime, I got a side eye with John Calipari. He hasn't got busted yet. He's the Teflon Don of NCAA basketball. But if he got a lifetime, he got a lifetime ban, he got a lifetime contract. If he ever leaves Kentucky, you best believe it's because of some scandal. He hasn't got caught yet, but it's just fishy to me. Where every time he leave a place, he got busted. That's neither here nor there. I ain't saying I'm hating on him. I just don't think he's just an excellent coach, as everybody said. He's a good coach. He know how to. He mastered the recruiting season. I'll just put it to you like that. If you're a player, you want to go to the NBA, you're gonna roll through Kentucky. You're almost guaranteed to make it through there. They have a lot of NBA players come from Kentucky. I can't knock it. You know what I'm saying? Eric Bledsoe, John Wall, Bradley Beal, DeMarcus Cousins, Anthony Davis. List goes on. So he get you into the league. You know what I'm saying? He got a gift for gab. He could talk some ish. And you be like, woo, okay, woo. But, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm not hating. I just got a side eye for him. Give me your 2 cents real quick, bro. That's how I feel. That's me, man.
I had to look at strangely that anybody or any organization that offers somebody a lifetime contract. I mean, what the hell is that?
Right.
You know, so and then that can mean nothing because I don't look at lifetime, you know, word lifetime same way I look at the word guaranteed. You know, so I mean, yeah, lifetime contract is his lifetime or lifetime of university. You know, okay, we think your lifetime is up next year, motherfucker. So.
Right.
You know, it's not, you know, I don't see nothing, you know, it don't say a guaranteed lifetime, you know, play as long as you want. It just say lifetime. So I think that's going to be, you know, filled with interpretation because if he decide he don't want to leave or whatever, he well into his 70s or 80s, this guy ain't going to be going up and down the court on the sidelines, you know, trying to coach and do all this stuff. So I don't even know what was behind that. I guess they figured they won up UCLA, and I guess they did, you know. So yeah, that was interesting how you said scandal follow this guy, but we shall see. Yeah,
Right.
we shall see.
Okay. Yeah. It's just, congratulations. I'm not all into it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's all you gotta do. If you secure the bag, you life is good. I put it like that.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Let me ask you this question. It's not I don't have it on show notes. It's an NFL question, and I heard about it yesterday. Let me ask you this, okay? You are Derek Carr, quarterback of the Oakland Raiders. Ever since John Gruden became head coach and signed a 10-year, $100 million contract, your job, you got a side eye to the head coach because it seems like your job's in jeopardy. It seems like you ain't the quarterback that he wants. Okay. Yesterday it came out. The Raiders had a private workout with former Oklahoma Sooner quarterback Kyler Murray, a private workout in Dallas, and they took him out to dinner. If you Derek Carr, how you feel about that?
You asking me?
Yeah.
If I'm Derek Carr, I ain't surprised.
Ooh.
I ain't surprised. You got this guy that came in here. He done got rid of our best wide receiver, our best defensive player. He got a 10-year deal. He moving and shaking, doing things how he want to do. He's turning his team into whatever he wanted to be. I definitely ain't surprised. I ain't getting no guaranteed extension on my contract or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So hey, yeah, I'm expecting to be gone. You know, I'm expecting to be gone just because of, you know, his MO, how he's been moving since he's been there. You know, not just Derek Carr. I'm talking about the fucking any player position on the team. I'm talking about the motherfucker who get the towels in the locker room. You know, the coach get rid of you. You know, because that's what he been doing. You know, for whatever reason, that's what he been doing. So no. I don't think Carr's surprised. I definitely ain't surprised. You know, that's just how he been doing.
I got you. You know, to me, you know, of course, it's lion season. You know, everybody putting out that smoke screen before the draft and everything. And I totally agree. If I'm Derek Carr, I seen your history. I know your MO. And I'm already saying, dude, baby, don't put them kids in school yet. Let's find out what's going on before the draft because everything you said, they got rid of Khalil Mack, they got rid of Amari Cooper. They got rid of the general manager, Reggie McKenzie, and brought in his boy. I can't remember his name right now. A lot of the organization has been shaken and stuff been moving. I understand it's lion season, but you can't tell me where there's smoke, there ain't fire. You sat there, you actually tell me I'm your quarterback. As of right now. But you go and see another quarterback. Now, Kyler Murray already had his workout. You gave him a private workout where it's only you and him in Dallas. You take him out to dinner. I'm hearing rumors that they're trying to get Dwayne Haskins, the quarterback from Ohio State. They giving him a look. Why are you giving these quarterbacks a look and I'm supposed to be your guy, supposedly your guy? So, it's like, cut the BS. Don't tell me where I'm at. If you don't like me, let me know. Trade me to – I think he's a quality quarterback. Hell, if my dumbass Denver Broncos didn't pick up Joe Flacco, I said bring him over to me. We'll take him. And I think the Raiders, let me look now, they have number 4 overall pick in this year's draft and have 3 picks altogether. Let me look at this. Oh, yeah, they got the number 4 draft, the number 4 pick, the 24, and the 28 in the first round. I bottle up 2 of them, make a package, and send them whoever wants so I can get that number 1 pick. Correct? So I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but it has the ability to happen. So to me, I ain't going to say I got my foot out the door, but I ain't listening to anything that you're saying because you could be lying to me. You lying to me now. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the way you go. I just had to get your 2 cents off of that situation because that tripped me out when I seen that, man. It could be a smoke screen, but that's a hell of a smoke screen. You know what I'm saying? You put a whole lot of effort to watching Kyler Murray. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, all right, man. Let's go to NBA. Los Angeles Lakers point guard Lonzo Ball is suing Big Baller Brand co-founder Alan Foster for more than $2 million plus interest and damages, according to the court document, which was filed Tuesday and was expected to be processed on Wednesday. Lonzo alleges Foster, quote, conspired to embezzle millions of dollars and then divert those funds for his personal use, including to acquire assets in Ethiopia, close quote. Foster allegedly persuaded Ball that it would be in his best financial interest to form his own company and his own brand of apparel and merchandise rather than aligning himself with established brands after Lonzo declared for the NBA draft in 2017. His plan allegedly included creating a variety of corporate entities in which he gave himself ownership, interest, and managerial control in order to directly and indirectly funnel substantial amounts of Ball family money to himself. The family also claims to have had no knowledge of Foster's criminal past. That's where I'm like, y'all stuck on stupid. He spent 7 years in prison starting in 2002 for mail fraud and money laundering, a scheme that defrauded 70 investors of $4 million. Foster was ordered to pay $3.7 million in restitution as a result. It was first reported in March 22nd that Lonzo was severing all ties with Foster, who holds a 16.3% ownership stake in BBB. An October email from Lonzo's financial advisor initially raised suspicions when it stated that both his personal taxes and company's taxes couldn't be completed due to $1.5 million that was unaccounted for. When confronted about the missing money, Foster allegedly threatened to publicly disseminate false and misleading information concerning Ball and his family. Lonzo has begun the process of distancing himself from all things BBB, including covering up a tattoo of the brand's logo that was previously on his arm. His father, LeVar, said he told the family about his intentions to shut down the company, which led to Lonzo getting new ink. Somebody didn't do their due diligence, bruh. Larry, you like a brother to me. We've known each other 30 plus years, right?
Right.
If your ass went to jail, how many years? Let me look. Went to jail
2002.
2002 for mail fraud and money laundering. You know damn sure you ain't gonna be running my financials. I might give you a job somewhere in BBB, but you ain't touching the money, bro.
You're right.
If you, like I say, 30 plus years, yeah, I'm gonna find something for you. It just won't be with the money. Now I don't know how long these people knew Alan Foster. No, well, it couldn't have been long because your ass didn't know he was in jail. In
Right.
jail
Yeah.
for all these years.
Yeah.
So you didn't know him that well, that long. You could, if I bring you in, I gotta see your past. Cause you know what? Big Baller Brand was a pie in the sky. I like LeVar's effort, be the pitch man and everything. He did his job. I didn't know this dude Alan Foster was in the picture. I know there was he had 16.3% share. I know he was in the picture. I thought it was all LeVar and his son.
Everybody did. Because he hyped it so much.
Yes.
Like he came up with this at the kitchen table.
Yes.
You know, and he did all this. So I'm inclined to think he knew about all this.
Who?
LeVar. Or he
knew
just
about Alan?
Yeah. I'm thinking he's stupid enough to have known about it. Maybe his sons didn't know, about the extent of it.
Mm-hmm.
And once the accountants start talking about that $1.5 million, hey, Lonzo say, I ain't going to jail for you motherfuckers, so and he starts severing ties because in this article they don't really mention his father enough. And when there's an article about any of them Ball boys and LeVar Ball ain't mentioned,
Right.
So I mean, I'm inclined to think he did know something about it and
just took a chance, huh?
Just took a chance, I can't see otherwise. I just can't. He was too involved. He was too involved in it.
Right. This is now that you painted that picture, I could see Alan Foster, even though he had to pay back $3.7 million of that $4 million, some tell me he might have had money tucked away somewhere in the drawer somewhere until he got out. He might have dug, dig a hole and put some money in the ground. What I'm saying is he might have had some money on the side. LeVar Ball started off with the Big Baller Brand. He comes in and says, you know what? I put some money down if I can get 16.3% of the shares. I give you some money to get started.
Right.
And roll from there. I can see that. And I can see LeVar Ball say, you know what? I see your past. I trust you, which is, like I said, stuck on stupid move.
Right.
And moving on from there. Bad thing, like I said, I seen your past. It ain't going to work. I thank you for trying to, thank you for your cooperation with it.
But ain't nobody else got to know I'm even involved in it. I let you do the pitching, you do this, you do that, do that. Ain't nobody even got to know who I am or what I'm all about or whatever.
Right.
Okay. All right, that sounds better. Give me that $300,000 to get going.
Right.
That's
Right.
Hell no.
I know. It's just like I said. I hear what you're saying. LeVar might have known. Okay, now from what I understand, what I understand, what I see is, I just hope the family ain't torn apart because of this. Because I don't know from the way it first started that Lonzo wasn't even talking to, or Lonzo or the brothers wasn't talking to the father. That's what came out. See, I hope that's not the case because I don't know their history. I don't live with them. LeVar, I believe, really cared for his boys, and he was just trying to get the best out of his boys. He got his oldest son in the NBA. Made Magic Johnson pick him second overall. I don't think he would even been in the top 10. You know what I'm saying? But he hyped him up. That was their hype, man. He tried to hype up. LiAngelo, I think that's his name. That's his second oldest, and then he got in trouble at UCLA, and you kicked him out of UCLA and took him overseas. You took your youngest son out of high school and brought him overseas. Now he can't go to college, from what I understand right now. So you had good intentions, you just didn't know when to stop. And right. I just hope. I know the the mom is sick. I don't know if she in remission from what she's dealing with, but. Once again, to the sons, you might be mad at your dad right now, but he was doing the best he can for what he was working with. It almost worked. But you don't hear LeVar at all now.
No.
So it's just sad. They like I said, if you did your due diligence, you wouldn't have been stuck in this situation. And like I said, I just hope the family won't break up because of this situation. You know.
Right.
So, all right, man. Moving on to Russell Westbrook, the 2020 man. Westbrook recorded his the NBA's second ever 2020 game on Tuesday in a 119-103 victory over the Los Angeles Lakers. Westbrook finished with 20 points on 8 of 23 shooting, 20 rebounds, and 21 assists with just 2 turnovers in 37 minutes. That's a good night. Logging his 31st triple-double of the season. Damn. People don't give him the acknowledgement he deserved, man. That's what I'm saying. 31st triple-double of the season. Philadelphia 76ers legend Wilt Chamberlain posted 22 points, 25 rebounds, 21 assists on February 2nd, 1968 against the Detroit Pistons. Grabbing his 20th rebound to secure the monumental stat line, Westbrook could be seen mouthing, "That's for Nipsey," to the fans as a tribute to the fallen rapper Nipsey Hussle, who was shot to death outside his clothing store in Los Angeles on Sunday afternoon. Westbrook is closing in on averaging a triple-double for a third consecutive season, and no other player has done that multiple times. He needs just 3 assists to solidify his numbers, assuming he plays in each of Oklahoma City's final 4 games. Congratulations to Russell Westbrook for the triple 20s. If people didn't understand, he said that was for Nipsey, and he said 2020. And people who understand what that's saying, that's representing Nipsey Hussle's Crip set he was claiming in the Rolling 60s. So once again, congrats to Russell Westbrook. He's on his 3rd consecutive triple doubles. And tell you the truth, it was phenomenal to see when he did it the first time. I think then he did it last year. Now I think it's like everybody take it as all right. They expect him to do it again. And to me, take it out of context, man. That's phenomenal that you had 3 seasons averaging a triple-double. That's good. And you got Paul George on your team. The fact that you got Paul George on your team, you still doing it is phenomenal. So I don't think he don't get the recognition that he deserves to be that.
He don't. This a bad boy right here, man.
Right. You know, don't get me wrong, James Harden and all them other people, but you gotta respect what this man's doing here with what he's working with, you know. So, give me your 2 cents, bro.
Yeah, you got to. I mean, hey, this dude, he did what Wilt Chamberlain did. He half his size.
Exactly. Exactly. I didn't think about that, but you're absolutely right.
Half his size, you know, did averaging assists for 3 years in a row. And he's gonna get it. You know, he's gonna get it. And you know, when Durant left, it was the whole fact that okay, well, they can't play together, whatever. You know, for whatever reason, if he made that out of a lie, it ain't that he's selfish or anything. Anybody who averaged, double figures in assists for the last 3 years, he's giving the ball up.
Exactly. Right.
Giving the ball up. You know, so it's just crazy, but he getting it done. And you know, I want to say the sad part, because it's not sad, but he's not leaving OKC. I think he's going to stay there until he leave the league. So I will hate that. I just it's not to say that it's impossible because it's the NBA. Strange things happen, but I just don't think he's going to get another shot at a ring there. Unless a couple guys just say, "Hey, that's where I want to go."
Right.
That's where I want to play with, and that's where I want to go. I'm willing to play. Come off the bench, be the 6th, 7th guy off the bench or whatever.
Right.
And that's the only way he's going to get a shot at it. Especially with the other teams coming up over there. The Nuggets, and still got Golden State doing what they doing, and So he's got too many hills to climb, too many teams to climb over to get another shot at that. So, but hey, he tough. He probably not, if not the best point guard, he definitely in the conversation in the league.
Right. I got you. I agree with everything you're saying, man. I think he's loyal to a fault, if you want to say it's a fault. He signed his extension. He's there for the long haul. I totally agree with it. Only way he gonna get leave up out of there is to retire or he get traded. I think Russell Westbrook is a staple of the Thunder, and I can't see the ownership trading him. They got Paul George because of Russell Westbrook. He's staying there for the long haul. I can't see in the near future other top free agents coming over there. So they got a good organization. They got a good front office. They know how to draft because look, they had James Harden, Kevin Durant, so they know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's a good organization. It's a small market organization. I think because of Russell Westbrook, I think somebody else is going to come over there in the near future. Yes, I understand you got your Houston Rockets. I understand you got your Golden State Warriors. But that's going to end sometime. And hopefully Russell Westbrook will have enough in his tank. I think they have – I hear you saying they might not win the ring. I think they have an opportunity in I ain't going to say the near future, next 2-3 years, of competing for a ring with Paul George, Russell Westbrook, and whoever else they could either draft or get as a free agent. I'm not gonna close the door on that, but I just think that Russell Westbrook is underrated and is not getting the acknowledgement he deserves because he's doing hell of a stuff. I understand he's brash, he's in your face, there's no filter, but sometimes you want that dog on your team. You know what I'm saying?
He that man.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So, once again, congratulations to Russell Westbrook for the triple 20s. All right, man. Another guy I know you love. I have to admit, he got on my nerves for a minute, but I love his game. San Antonio Spurs at their peak were one of the more impressive dynasties of the NBA that the NBA has ever seen. Last Thursday evening, one of the most important pieces of those teams got his moment in the sun. Former Spurs guard Manu Ginobili had his number 20 jersey retired by the organization in a heartfelt ceremony that was this thing popped in front of me. I'm sorry. That was attended by several former teammates. Ginobili, number 20, rose to the rafters of the AT&T Center as he joined the likes of Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and George Gervin, among others. Head coach Greg Popovich has significant praise for his former guard and truly was in awe of what Ginobili could accomplish on the basketball court. Ginobili played a pivotal role in the success of several San Antonio teams and affected the game in a variety of different ways. Ginobili had a spectacular career in which he put together averages of 13.3 points, 3.8 assists, and 3.5 rebounds while shooting 33.3% beyond the arc. Over the course of his 16 NBA seasons, the native of Argentina helped Popovich and the Spurs win 4 NBA titles. So congratulations to Manu Ginobili. You know what my question is, bruh? Hall of Famer? Oh, shit. You had to think that long?
I mean, I don't. The only reason I say yes is because the NBA definitely don't make it, hard to get in there.
Now, wait, let me clear this up. I'm not saying first ballot, just a Hall of Famer in general.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Okay, I'm about to say you was pausing. I'm like, yo, what?
I mean, with the 16 seasons, 4 titles, double figure in points or whatever. He'll get there.
Okay.
He'll get there.
Okay, I agree with you. He's definitely a Hall of Famer. I ain't gonna say first ballot, but he got the numbers. He got the rings. Even outside the NBA, when he played for Argentina, and I can't remember what year, they won the gold over the U.S. I think that included LeBron James in the crew, if I'm mistaken. So he's that dude. There's games where he would take shots. I'm like, what the hell? And I'm sure Craig Popovich was pulling his hair until it went in. You're like, oh, damn, that actually went in? He'll take them chances and he'll carry that team. You know what I'm saying?
Very unorthodox player.
Very unorthodox.
But he got it done every night. He got it done.
Yeah.
And, hey, like they said, he helped them win 4 titles. You had the Spurs were the Warriors. You had to go through them to get there every year. You had to see, in order for you to win that title, you're going to see the Spurs.
Yeah.
One way or the other.
Yeah. So, hey, they like you said, they're that team, man. All right, man. Like I said, congratulations, Manu Ginobili. But, of course, before we close shop around here, well, we said it last week, it's almost the end of the season. I think we got 3 or 4 games left. In the East, we basically got the 5 teams got a lock. Milwaukee Bucks, Toronto Raptors, Philadelphia 76ers, Boston Celtics, Indiana Pacers. We're waiting on – there's a lock for the 6th, 7th, and 8th seed between the Detroit Pistons, Brooklyn Nets, Orlando Magic, and the Miami Heat. They fighting for them last 3 positions. So one of them 4 is not going to make it. In the West, it's a lock. We got our team. We got the Golden State Warriors, Denver Nuggets, Houston Rockets, Portland Trailblazers, Utah Jazz, LA Clippers, Oklahoma City Thunder, and the San Antonio Spurs. So we're going to go ahead and kick it off right now with the NBA awards. Our prediction of who will win the NBA awards. We got 6 categories on deck right here. The end of the NBA season is right around the corner, which means prediction season is here, and we will give you our predictions on who will win the following awards. We're going with the Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved Player, Coach of the Year, Sixth Man of the Year, and the MVP. What do you want to start off with first, bro? I'll let you pick one.
Say
MVP gonna be last.
Oh, okay. Let's go with Most Improved Player.
All right, man. I sat there and wrote my list down. It was D'Angelo Russell at first, because that boy balling with the Brooklyn Nets after he got traded from the Lakers. I think this is his second or third year with the Brooklyn Nets, and he balling. But I sat there and looked at the sheet. I got a list of. I got De'Aaron Fox from the Sacramento Kings, Montrezl Harrell from the Clippers, Derrick Rose. He started off real nice with the Timberwolves with the games he was having. Jamal Murray was more consistent with the Denver Nuggets. But after I looked at everything, my pick will be Pascal Siakam from the Toronto Raptors for the simple fact I matched Siakam's numbers with D'Angelo Russell's numbers. Now, D'Angelo Russell's numbers are higher than Pascal's, but the range of difference goes to Pascal for a simple fact. Last year, he had 7.3 points per game. Now it went up to 17. He had no double-doubles. Now he got 17 double-doubles this year. Last year, he was 22% from three-point range. Now he's 35.8% from three-point range. His field goal percentage went up from 50.8% to 54.6%. So for me, my most improved player is Pascal Siakam from the Toronto Raptors. What you got, bro?
That's not bad. And I actually had, him in my numbers, but I like Derrick Rose and what he did, this year.
Okay.
For most of the year, and he actually came out and proclaimed that that's the award he was actually shooting for, outside, the six-man award. But along with striving to get that award, I think he was the most improved player, going back, last few years of his NBA career. Okay. So that's who I would put in that spot right there.
Okay.
So it's interesting you mentioned, Pascal, whatever. He actually was gonna Yeah, that's not a bad one. Yeah, I like that one. Yeah.
Okay.
But no, I went with Rose though. But
All right.
they're both, good. Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna go with defensive player of the year next. Paul George. People don't know he's a hell of a defensive player. He was first in total steals. Okay. Last year was Rudy Gobert. He got a fight this year. People might put Joel Embiid up in there from the 76ers. Miles Turner from the Indiana Pacers could be up in there because he lead in total blocks for the year. I'm going to go back to Rudy Gobert. Even though Paul George got first in total steals, Rudy Gobert is second in total rebounds and second in total blocks behind Miles Turner. Rudy Gobert is hell. I don't even know how many times Rudy Gobert won Defensive Player of the Year, but he's gonna win this year. He's gonna be back to back. So my pick, Rudy Gobert of the Utah Jazz. Who you got?
I had Paul George.
Okay,
I had Paul George. Because he's the Robin on that team. And Russell was out a few games, whatever, and he got it done on both ends of the court. When Russell,
I think he might be the best two-way player out there. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, I mean, so he's definitely, he gets it done every year. He's consistent, he ain't taking no nights off or whatever. And yeah, he definitely would have been my he is, not would have. He is my defensive player of the year.
Gotcha. Okay. Pick between Rookie of the Year, Sixth Man of the Year.
Rookie of the Year.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna keep it okay. Before I make my pick, I'm going to go ahead and give recognition to who deserved the recognition. Before Trae Young came into the league, shouts out to my wife's cousin, Lando. If you're out there watching the show, I'm giving you your recognition on air, bro. If you want to sit down with me one time and talk about this stuff, let's talk about it. But shout out to Lando. He said he was praising Trae Young when he was at Oklahoma. We were with the Oklahoma Sooners. I said, this man's going to be a one-hit wonder. He remind me of Jimmy Fredette. Yeah, he hit all these points and everything, but your team won't win like he did at Oklahoma. Team wasn't winning. So I don't even think they made the NCAA championship. He was scoring all these points. I said, he's going to be one-hit wonder. That's the black man's Jimmy Fredette. He'll be out the league in 3 years. I was wrong. I stand corrected. That boy is bad. Him and all right, it was a tie between Luka Doncic, Trae Young. Luka Doncic of the Mavericks, Trae Young of the Hawks. I thought Luka Doncic had a lock by All-Star break. It was a lock. Trae Young came from the back end, and he been balling. I think they both scored over 1,500 points at the same time, if not yesterday, day before yesterday. Trae Young leads in assists, if I'm not mistaken. Most assists for a player under 22. I think that's how I went. So I am not itching on Trae Young. Trae Young is that dude. He showed me some this year. This year is rookie year. With all that being said, yes, Trae Young is second in total assists. He averaged 19 points, 3.7 rebounds, 8.1 assists, and 11. Just them three. I'm sorry. That being said, Luka Doncic lead all categories but one, and I think it was the assist. So with that being said, I had a comparison up here. I'll bring it back up in a minute. But I'm going to tell you right now, my pick is Luka Doncic as Rookie of the Year. Trae Young, you're a hell of a player. You made your moves at the end of the season, but it was too little, too late. My pick is Doncic. What you got, bro?
Same pick.
Okay.
Them same reasons. Trae Young, yeah, he could have been there. Could have been 1A, 1B easily.
Right.
Luka, 19?
They think they both 19. If I'm
Both of them, Trae Young 19. Yeah, both. Like I said, 1A, 1B. You know, they both get it done. They just do it differently.
right.
You know, Luka, he can step out and shoot it too. You know, but you know, Trae Young, he may got a little more stank on him. You know, as far as how he do it. You know,
Right.
so that would be my only difference in the two. But yeah, we on the same page with that one too. I'm taking Luka for my rookie of the year.
All right, cool. 6th man of the year. I'm gonna take this one. Is between 4 players. Lou Williams. I'm tired, bro. Lou Williams of the Clippers. Derrick Rose of the Timberwolves. DeMontis Sabonis of the Pacers, or Spencer Dinwiddie of the Nets. Man, I know I put them 3 up there, but Lou Williams got this award on lock. I don't know how I'm gonna find out how many he got right now, but he got that award on lock. This man scoring 20.2 points a game, 2.9 rebounds, 5.3 assists off the bench. I don't even know who else we could compare that with, man. I'll make it this is easy pick. I'm picking Lou Williams for the 6th man of the year once again. What you got, bro?
You think so? Because like I said, I had Derrick Rose.
Oh,
I had Derrick Rose.
6th man of the year?
6th man of the year.
Okay.
6th man of the year. I think Rose had an excellent comeback, season, especially after he proclaimed it last year. Lou Williams, again, can't go wrong with what he's done. He'll start on most teams, in this league.
Mm-hmm.
But he definitely is deserving of the award. Can't take nothing from him. I think they're gonna get to Derrick, this year.
Okay. Let me see. I'm trying to see right now. Come on. Lou Williams actually has. Oh, he only has 2 6th man of the year awards, 2015 and last year. I thought you had more than that, but yeah, that's a hell of a play off that bench, man.
Yeah,
he is a nice pickup for the Clippers, and I think he should get paid more than he's getting paid. But hey, it ain't my money. That's all I'm saying. All right, man. The last award we have, and I think we're gonna be split on this one. MVP, most valuable player. It all considers what you consider.
and that's right. I already know what
you mean.
Right. Exactly.
Best player on the best team, or is he carrying the team? Basically, what it is. I'm gonna go with carrying the team. I would love to pick Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak. I would love to pick him for the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go with James Harden, man. He's first in total points, of course. Second in total steals. First in 3 points made. Third in triple doubles. He carried this team at the beginning of the season. I think they was 8th in the Western Conference. They had Eric Gordon hurt. They had Eric Gordon hurt. They had Chris Paul hurt. They had Clint Capella hurt. I think Clint Capella and Chris Paul was hurt at the same time. So, of course, James Harden had to do what he had to do to score all these points. And he's still scoring points night in, night out. But he had to score 50-plus points a couple of times. Look where they are now. I think they're 3rd in the league. They are the 3rd seed in the NBA playoffs. That's all because of James Harden. I know a lot of people hate the way he plays. They hate his technique. They hate the way he goes to the free throw line all the time. Find a way to stop that. Evidently, he perfected whatever he's doing to get to the free throw line and shoot these shots. He's shooting shots with people on him, falling down, running, all that stuff. I ain't saying he as good as Steph Curry. He's good enough, though. I would love to pick the Greek Freak. I think he's phenomenal. He's different and all that stuff. But, okay, not knocking D'Antoni for the Houston Rockets, but, did we pick Coach of the Year? We did pick Coach of the Year. But Okay, I might as well go ahead and say it. Mike Budenholzer of the Bucks is my coach of the year. That helps the Greek freak in the Bucks. Not like I said, I ain't itching on D'Antoni, but and I understand Mike Greek freak doesn't have the players, the players on his team like Houston do. But it's just the numbers that James Harden is throwing up makes me pick James Harden as the MVP. So I got James Harden, bro.
I mean, if you're going like that, by the numbers like that, yeah, you can pick Russell Westbrook. You know, so if we're going numbers wise, you know,
you are absolutely right.
You know, so I mean, my choice is Giannis.
Okay.
Giannis. But like you said, it's all through interpretation, because if you take any one of them three players off the team, you take Harden off, you take Giannis off, you take Westbrook off, any of those three teams be hard pressed to make the playoffs. You know, if they make it. Right. You know, it's gonna definitely be it's already a struggle with some of them just to get in with them as a player. But Milwaukee Bucks got the best record in the league. You know, got the best record in the league. Gotcha. You know, yeah, coaching got something to do with that, but you still need the horses in order to run the race. You know, Harden is Harden. Not taking nothing away from him because he do it every year. And yeah, he carried the team, especially because Chris Paul is just, again, unreliable. You know, he make the most player in the league to make the most money, but to do the least, as far as I'm concerned. You know, because he ain't there. You know, reliability is availability. You know, he's never there when they need him. And he's consistent with that. Wasn't there with the Clippers. Wasn't there when he was on the East Coast. You know, so and then you got Westbrook. You know, I mean, he missed a few games. You know, George kept him afloat while he was gone. He didn't miss as much as Chris Paul did, but, you know, both teams still in the race. So any of them three would be awesome. Any of them three teams, if you take that guy off that team, they don't make the playoffs. I don't think they make the playoffs. Okay. You know, Chris Paul could have played every game this year, but Harden missed the time Chris Paul did. Houston wouldn't be in the playoffs.
True that.
You know, so
okay.
So yeah, that's my take on it.
All right, cool. Good case, man. So last one, coach of the year. I already told you mine. It was between Mike Budenholzer of the Milwaukee Bucks, Mike Malone of the Denver Nuggets, Nate McMillan of the Indiana Pacers. I was at the middle of the season. It was Nate McMillan because they lost Victor Oladipo, the heart and soul of the team. I didn't think they wasn't even going to make the playoffs. I think they was, at that time, a third seed, I believe. With that being said, they held on. They're not the 8th, 7th, or 6th seed. They're the 5th seed without their best player. So it was going to be Nate McMillan. Then I seen Mike Malone, what he's doing on the Western Conference with the Denver Nuggets. They was damn near leading the league for a minute. Now they second overall and second seed in the West. But just like we say MVP, the best player on the best team, Milwaukee Bucks are the best team. Yes, they got they have the Greek freak, but for them to go 58-20, way they play with the roster that they have, he made that team gel together, had a nice little chemistry. Not Robin Lopez. What's his brother name? Brooke Lopez. Freeze. He's bombing out. He's doing the damn thing out there. Middleton. Broadington. I can't remember his name right now. Broughton. Thank you. He got them. You can't knock it. Best team in the league is the Milwaukee Bucks. Would we ever had thought about that?
No, because everybody was talking. No, not the best team in the league. Not even the best team in the
East. Right. Everybody was talking about Toronto, Boston, maybe even Philly. But it's the Milwaukee Bucks.
Milwaukee Bucks.
So that's why I got Mike Budenholzer as my coach of the year. What you got, bro?
Yeah, I got Mike Budenholzer also as coach of the year. Like you said, he not only best record in the East, best record in the league. You know, I was, would have been like, the East. Okay, LeBron left out of the East, so it was up for grabs. Man for man on paper, you wouldn't have put Milwaukee ahead of Boston or Toronto.
Right.
But not only they taking over the East, they took over the league, as far as playing and the record goes. So, yeah, he definitely get my coach of the year, the Bucks, but it's getting to be close to that time, When I say close to that time, meaning the playoffs, and that's a whole new season. So we're really gonna see,
Right.
if he's, if he is, he's the coach of the year. He's the coach of the year. The playoffs or no playoffs, he's the coach of the year.
Right.
But we're gonna really see some coaching skills, in the next month.
I totally agree. Totally agree. All right, man. So those are our picks for the awards. Just like you just finished off, next week will be the playoffs, and we will give you our first round picks of who will be winning the first round of the playoffs. Stay tuned. That's episode 89. Damn, we 89, bro. So those are picks for the awards. And unless you got anything else, bro, we close shop.
Sure.
All right, cool. The crew here at Get With It Sports want to thank you for taking the time to watch the Two Simple Positive Sports podcast. Once again, while you're here, click the subscribe button so you can be alerted to all the new episodes we have here on our Get With It Sports 2 YouTube channel. You can find us on Twitter, me at Get With It Sports, my partner in crime here, Brandon at LEB412. Read the post on our blog page at getwithitsports.wordpress.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram /Get With It Sports. Or contact us via email at getwithitsports2, that's the number 2, @gmail.com. As always, we want to give our shout out to all our Urban Arena affiliates. If you like what we have here for your sports talk entertainment at Get With It Sports, check out Team Board TV, which includes Big Q, JB, Bernie B. Shouts out to Big Q. I seen you yesterday on Instagram, bro. He's about to start his own little podcast by himself called Team Board TV Off Season. And then he's gonna start off talking about the Cleveland Browns. Let us know the time and location, bruh. We'll advertise it here on Get With It Sports. And you can check out our other partners at the Urban Arena crew, AA Sports, Straight Sports, No Chaser, Diego Bristikoff, the Black Dominican Russian, and Uncle Hate, the 6'under" post-up champ. The Urban Arena crew can give you what you need every week for your sports fix while you are on the go. As always, this your boy Glass.
And I'm Brandon.
The best tag team tandem out here in sports talk. Be good, be safe, get with it.